Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie Samuel reporting, and welcome to episode 4 of my Euro 2020 podcast, bringing you the latest updates on Euro 2020. Over the last day, we've seen the champions Portugal get their campaign off to the perfect start. Following a challenge from Hungary in Budapest, it was heartbreak for the Hungarians when Sean broke through the Portuguese defence and scored at the near post, only to be denied by the offside flag. Portugal then broke through in the 83rd minute off a deflected strike from Rafael Guerreiro. Willie Orban brought down Rafa in the Portuguese box and a penalty was awarded. Ronaldo struck it with venom into the bottom right corner before adding his second 6 minutes later to seal a 3-0 win for Portugal. It was tight all game, but Portugal swung the momentum late, scoring 3 goals in the space of the final 12 minutes to kick-start their title defence the way they wanted to. Next up, Hungary face a big chance of elimination, coming up against France in Budapest, while Portugal face Germany in Munich in what will no question be a mouth-watering affair. Germany has cost themselves the opening game against France, with an own goal from Matt Hummels at the 19th minute mark after a low French cross. He was unfortunate to hit the ball into his own net while trying to clear it. France thought they had doubled their lead in the second half after Benzema stroked it home, but the goal was disallowed before the restart with Mbappe being seen in an offside position. Germany will have a tough task when they face holders Portugal in Munich, after the reigning champions got a win today over Hungary as mentioned, but France can seal their pathway into the last 16 when they face Hungary in Budapest. In other news, we look ahead to the first matches of the second round of the group stage. Some exciting upcoming matches include Finland will face Russia at the St. Petersburg Stadium. They have the chance to basically wrap up a place in the knockout stage for the first time in their history, following that upset win over Denmark. With 3 points from their opening game, Finland could create history tonight and their team and fans should be getting excited. Finland coach Markku Canavera spoke ahead of the clash with Russia. "We have to improve our attacking," he said. "We need to create more chances and score more goals. This is going to be a tough game for sure." Russia pretty much have to win this game. They will be hurt and they will be aggressive. Everything in that group is open. We're looking at everything we can do to get the win, or at least get a point. Russia will look to rescue their tournament hopes in front of their own fans. If they go down, it will be hard for them to get through to the knockout stages after their defeat to Belgium. Stanislav Cherchesov's men are fully aware of the task they are going to face and are preparing to face a counter-attacking side. They are now likely to stick with 4 at the back, which was a surprise against Belgium. Cherchesov spoke ahead of the clash with Finland. Finland have just beaten Denmark. They are tough, and they are an organised team, he said. They defend deep and are dangerous on the counter. We will have to do our best to break them down and avoid giving them chances on the break. My prediction, Finland now having momentum building, and I see them getting the job done 2-0. Turkey will take on Wales at the Baku Olympic Stadium. Both sides looking for their first win of the tournament, with Wales coming off a 1-1 draw with Switzerland, whilst Turkey was swept aside 3-0 by a hot-firing Italy. Turkey will look to bounce back from the defeat. Coach Şenol Güneş has his side focusing on getting all possible 6 points from their next 2 clashes against Wales and Switzerland. He spoke ahead of the clash with Wales. "We need to look ahead. We want to get 6 points against Wales and Switzerland," he said. Wales are a good team defensively. They attack fast, and they are also good at set pieces. This game is like a decider for us, but the Switzerland match will be another decider. Every game is so important, and we will do our utmost to win both. Wales will be led by Gareth Bale and Kiefer Moore, who scored the equaliser for Wales in their draw with Switzerland. This is a crucial match for them, considering they have Italy to come in the final round. Wales coach Robert Page spoke ahead of the clash with Turkey. To get off to a positive start was important for us, he said. We go into every game for the win. If 4 points is enough for us to qualify, brilliant. If not, we will keep going. We respect the teams that are in this group and competition, but we don't fear anybody. My prediction? Wales will get the job done 2-0. Finally, Italy will host Switzerland in Rome. The Italians got their campaign off to the ideal start, dominating Turkey 3-0. Following an own goal from Turkey's Maher Demiriel, Italy scored 2 of their own through Immobile and Insigne to get off to a winning start in Group A. Italy can all but seal a place in the round of 16 with a win today, and if those players can have an impact again, it can look a similar scoreline. While their victory over Turkey was their 9th straight, when they face Switzerland, Italy can wrap up 10 wins in a row for the second time in history. Italian coach Roberto Mancini spoke ahead of the clash with Switzerland. There is always some tension in the air before a big match, and it's fair enough, he said. There is an important game, and we have a great deal of respect for them and the team we're facing, especially in attack. They have players who can change and match in a moment. We could change some players, but it does not change our team. We have 26 players here, and they can all play at this level. I remain confident that Italy are one of the best teams in the tournament. Switzerland will want to get something from the Italy game after drawing that opener, and will do so with a solid midfield and hoping that Xherdan Shaqiri and Breel Embolo can light up their attack. Switzerland is strong in the middle thanks to Granit Xhaka and Remo Freuler, and could prove tougher opponents for Italy than Turkey did. Getting anything from this test against the Italians would put the Swiss at an advantage relative to their other rivals in the group. Switzerland coach Vladimir Petrovic spoke ahead of their challenging clash with Italy. We certainly created many chances against Wales, he said. We perhaps should have finished off 1 or 2 more of them. It's disappointing, but we're not too displeased with our performance. Against Italy, it will be a very different match. My prediction, however, Italy will be too good with the class they have, and with a home crowd behind them, they will get the win 3-0. And that concludes episode 4 of my Euro 2020 podcast. Remember, if you are keen to be a guest on this podcast, you can reach me on my email in the video description or via the LinkedIn profile in the description. I look forward to bringing you more action from Euro 2020 in the next 24 hours.